equations. We learn about quadratic expressions in chapter 8. Quadratic expressions are things with squares. That's a quadratic expression. But when it's an equation, we'll make it equal to 0. Okay, that becomes an equation. Say again. So that's a quadratic. The quadratic, and when it's an equation, there's an equal sign. So write this quadratic equation in standard form. The standard form is this. This is the standard form. Standard form. So that means the standard form means you move all the terms to the left side. So x squared minus 2x minus 7. This is called the standard form, where every term is on the left side, starting with the x squared term and the x term, and then the term without the x. Does that make sense? This is called the standard form. Yep. Now the standard form looks like this. This is the standard form. Like that. Standard form. Because see, this is 7 on the right, you move it to the left, becomes minus. Yeah. Let me highlight this. All right, you all got it? Standard form. Okay, let's try the next question. The next one, what you need to do is to expand first. 2x squared minus 6x equal to 5. And then what do we do next? We move all terms to the left, right? Yes. You can move it to the right, but it's better to write on the left because we prefer to have the 0 on the right side rather than the left side. All right, that's good. Any question? Okay. All right, next one. Now, once you know what standard form look like, we're now going to check whether an x value is a solution to an equation. So how do we check a solution? What do we do? Substitute. Very good. So we substitute x equal to 2. So we start from the left side, check whether it's equal to the right side. 2 squared plus 2 minus 6. What do you get? Do you get 0? Yes, which is the right side. And you write a conclusion. Therefore, x equal to 2 is a solution. Does that make sense? You're checking whether x equal to 2 is a solution to the equation. Another word you learn about solution, another word for solution is called root. It's a root of the equation, or another word is called 0. It's a 0 of the equation. So you see these terms in the textbook. Sometimes they say solution, sometimes say it's a root, sometimes say it's a 0. So they have 3 different words for the same thing. Yes, go. Left-hand side, right-hand side. Left and right. Left and right. Yep, good. Thank you. Can you try to check whether the next one is an answer? So substitute x equal to -4. Yeah, have a try. See if it works. You can use a calculator. All right, just let's continue. Now be careful with the -4. Make sure you put a bracket -4 squared. Otherwise, it gives you a different answer. Let me show you. If you don't put a bracket, this is what that would do on the calculator. So if you do -4 squared, it doesn't give you 16, it gives you -16. So what you need to do is to put a bracket. Get it? So if you do this, give you negative. If you do this, give you positive. You have to put brackets. Otherwise, it doesn't square the negative. Squares the 4. Get it? All right, let's continue. So you go this. Plus 5 times -4 minus 3. Now, I could show you how to do it on a calculator in a quick way. Let's say you want to substitute. Now, I'll show you how to substitute. You can go 2 alpha a squared plus, like you can put some per numeral there. Alpha a minus 3, right? I want to substitute -4 in. So you go -4, shift, store into A. Up. Does it give you 9? Yeah, you can substitute. I'll show you the steps again. Okay, this is how it works. You go -9, -4, write -4 first. Yeah, we got it?
Yeah.
Press Shift, RCL. Yeah, you can store into B as well. There's A, B, C, D. Oh, yeah, you just type it. Alpha A, Alpha A. Does that make sense? So you go Alpha A, like that. Get it? And just press equal, gives you 9. All right, good. Gives you 9, which is not the same as right-hand side. Therefore, it's not a solution. No. On the calculator? No. Yeah, you do. You draw equal, not equal. Yeah, see? It's equal to 9, not equal to the right-hand side. Yep.
I didn't get 9, but...
You didn't get 9?
I didn't get 9.
Yes, but you should get 9. Did you put a bracket around the -4? Well, you have to, because it gives you -16, not 16. I know, but it gives you the wrong thing. You still have to show it's 9 first. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Okay, all finished? Write it down. All right. Now we have to look at this. Actually I wrote it here. A quadratic equation can be written in the standard form. This is the standard form. Now we're going to use the null factor law, which states that if the product of two numbers is 0, then either one or both of the two numbers is 0. So if you look at this statement, if A times B is 0, then either A is 0 or B is 0. Does that make sense? So something times something is 0, one of these has to be 0, right? Okay, so this is called the null factor law. So well, it can be both. So you just write both as 0. So in this case, there's two factors. 3x multiplied by x plus 2 being 0 means either 3x is 0 or x plus 2 is 0. Does that make sense? It's like using this rule. A times B is 0. That's your A. That's your B. No, not yet, but you can now work out what x is. If 3x is 0, what's x equal to? Yes, because 0 divided by 3 is 0. How about the other one? Yes, so x is -2. Does that make sense? Means that x can be either 0 or -2. Because x plus 2 is 0 means x is -2. You move the 2 to the other side. Yeah. Because two things multiply to get 0, one of them has to be 0. So the only way you can get 0 is one of them being 0. So either x is 0 or x is -2. Oh yeah, there is an invisible times. Yeah. Okay, let's try the next one. Again, there's an invisible times here, okay, which we're not going to write each time. So what we do is, there's two factors. There's the A, there's the B. Does that make sense? So either A is 0 or B is 0. So put it in the context, x minus 1 equals to 0, or x plus 5 is 0. What's x equal to? X equal to 1 or -5. Does that make sense? X minus 1 is 0, because that's a factor, right? A times B is 0. In this one, why is it -2? Because x plus 2 is 0, because that's the first factor, for x equal to 0. The second factor is x plus 2. Both can be 0, because when they multiply to get 0, one of them has to be 0. One or both are 0. So let's say I wrote this statement. Something times 5 is 0. What would that something be? 0. It has to be 0. It can't be anything else. All got it? One more question. Good. All right, let's continue. Now, have a look at this. What are the factors? 2x minus 1 and means that if they multiply to get 0, what does it tell us? Yes, this is 0 or 5x plus 3 is 0. And then you solve for x. How do you solve for x? 2x equal to 1, x equal half. Yes? Next one, let's ask Evie. What's the first step? You can do the first step. And then what's the next step? You tell me. Yeah, see, you got it. It's easy, okay? Yes, correct. Yeah, you find x value to make the whole thing equal to 0. All right, it's all done. Thank you very much.